refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BWT. I'm your host, Teddy, and today we've got some great topics to talk about throughout the week of baseball. Last week, got to pay tribute to the late, great John Sterling. Rest in peace. We got our first comment of the show. We got Hailing the Mental saying we got BWT early. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Glad you are tuned in. You won't regret it, my guy. All right. Before we get into the topics of the show, I want to make sure that you guys are liking this video and subscribing to this channel so that you guys do not miss out on any other episodes that I will be dropping throughout the baseball season. It's a long season. We're just getting started, so you're going to see my face a lot. So get used to it. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos that I'll be dropping. And also make sure you guys are showing love to all the other shows on the network. Refuse to Lose up there in the top left corner or top right, depending on how it's viewed right now. We've got shows that cover all sports. We got CTC, Carl Talking College, covers everything college football and basketball related. And then we have FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. That is a fantasy football show. It's gearing up. He's doing draft grades and stuff like that. So make sure you tune into that. We got RBO, Real Ballers Only with Vaughn. That is an NBA show. Playoffs are happening. My team, Celtics, are done. Disappointing, but it is what it is. Make sure you tune into that show if you're an NBA fan. And then we've got Unfazed with AJ. That is one of the top debaters in the Refuse to Lose community. He's giving you hot topics every week. So make sure you tune in. We have In the Red Corner with Ty, Ricky, and Tomo. That is a boxing show, one of the hottest shows on the network. So make sure you tune into them. They go live every other week. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when they go live again. And we got Dave's Doghouse. That is a show where Dave gives you the highlights and the lowlights in the sports world. Doesn't matter who you are in the sports world. You can be a commentator. You can be a translator. You can be a grounds crew member of any stadium, right? You do something wrong, you will be put in the doghouse. And if you excel throughout that week, you will be roaming around in the yard. And then we have Zero Sports Talk with Griffey. That is a show where he will be covering all different sports, baseball, basketball, football, and I believe soccer. So if you're a fan of those, make sure you tune into that show. And last but not least, we've got Refuse to Lose. That is basically the sports center of the entire network. Covers everything in the sports world. That's with Dave and Tomo, and then we have guests coming on every show. So make sure you tune into that if you want to be connected in the sports world. We got a couple comments here. We've got my boy Carl, host of CTC. I hate it had to be Schoolball, man. Me too, man. Me too. If you don't know what he's talking about, Tariq Schoolball has some loose particles in his elbow. He's required to have surgery, and he will miss 2 to 3 months. That's tough because of the contract situation that he's going through right now. The Tigers look like the smart man at the end of the day, not giving him what him and Boris wanted in the offseason. But that's tough. That's tough for Detroit, for Schoolball. He was ready to sign one of the biggest contracts for a pitcher, and it's at stake now because of the injury. And we've got another comment. Judge is definitely unstoppable until the postseason. All right, sounds good. Who's your favorite team? And then we got Carl saying, hold up now, relax. Hey, you got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it. I'm sure it will be a topic of conversation on this show and all other shows around. It's just something that you got to talk about at that point. So yeah, let's get right into the first topic of today's show. We're going to talk about the Atlanta Braves. This team right now, 25-11, best record in the major leagues. Just one game above the Yankees right now as far as standings. They've got 4 hitters hitting over 300. Ozzie Albies is hitting 331 with 8 home runs and 23 RBIs. Michael Harris is hitting 318 with 7 home runs and 22 RBIs. Drake Baldwin is hitting 313 with 9 home runs and 30 RBIs. And Matt Olson is hitting an even 300 with 12 home runs and 32 RBIs. This team right now is playing some really good baseball. Even when they're down, it just seems like they do the little things to get back into any game. The Braves, they have a lot of good players. Their thing has been the injury bug. That's what has gotten them these past couple of years. With Strider going down for a little bit, and then you had Sale going down for a little bit last year. Austin Riley was out pretty much all of last year. Sean Murphy just keeps going on and off the IL. So it's tough. It's tough when you got to deal with injuries. But they're doing a great job of producing right now when they're all healthy. They're just getting Spencer Strider back, so that's going to be huge for their rotation. I didn't get a chance to watch him on Saturday, but they ended up winning the game, so I got to go back and watch that to see where his velocity was at and stuff like that. It was his first start since getting Tommy John, so that's that. But yeah, man, these Braves, man, they're something different. Michael Harris, multiple multi-hit games. Drake Baldwin, the same. Just spraying the ball all over the park. Matt Olson just continues to be the Iron Man and just plays every game, no matter what. You can always count on Matt Olson playing first base and batting 3 or 4 in the lineup every single night. And that's good to have a great hitter like him to be able to rely on every single night because he produces. He just hit his 300th career home run. I believe it was yesterday. So he's shown that he can hit the ball out of the park. But the way that this team has been playing so far, like just last weekend they were down. I'm sorry, Carl, but to the Tigers, and just a miraculous comeback, right? Kenley Jansen, that was a very questionable pitch. He literally threw the ball right down the middle, just asking for the ball to get hit 400 feet. And that's exactly what Matt Olson did to be able to walk off against him. But yeah, man, this team, they're playing some really good baseball. Healthy. Got to stay healthy. If they stay healthy, they are going to give teams a run for their money. So watch out for the Braves this year. We go on to the next topic of the show, and that is the best duo in baseball. I don't care who you got. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. It's Ben Rice and Aaron Judge. Right now, Ben Rice is hitting .343 with 12 home runs and 27 RBIs. And Judge is hitting .272 with 14 home runs and 27 RBIs. They've got a good vibe going. If you pay attention to the locker room interviews, there was a game last week where both of them had hit a home run, and Ben Rice said that he was trying to push Judge because Judge hadn't hit a home run in a little bit, and he was getting a little complacent. So that type of little competition between our 3-4 guys or 2-3 guys is just incredible. It's given me the kind of like the vibe of Soto and Judge, right? They just want to go out there and one up each other every time. So this is the best duo in baseball. I really don't care who says it. I really don't care who you got, right? Every team has more than one great player, right? But they're not putting up the numbers that these two are, right? A combined 16 home runs for 54 RBIs is just simply ridiculous. At one point, they both combined, those numbers were better than most teams in the major leagues. And there's not many guys that can be able to do that, right? Ben Rice, he was a platoon guy last year. Don't know why. With one of the hardest hit rates in all of baseball, his expected batting average was way higher than his actual batting average because he was just hitting the ball right at people, getting unlucky. But that's baseball, right? And now he's finding holes and he's hitting the ball over the fence, right? Still hitting the ball extremely hard. Dealing with an injury right now. There was a pickoff play at first base, and I think it hit his wrist or something like that. X-rays came back negative. He's just given a couple of days for the bruising to go down. He wasn't in the lineup last night, but I think he will be in the lineup tonight as they start up a series against the Rangers in the Bronx for another matchup of DeGrom versus Elmer Rodriguez. Elmer Rodriguez's first start in the Bronx. Make sure you tune into that. But yeah, best duo in baseball. I'll put them against anybody, right? And obviously, everyone is going to say, oh, what about Shohei and whoever on that lineup? When was the last time Shohei Ohtani had a home run? How long was the streak? of Shohei Ohtani not getting a hit? Over 14, right? Not many people are talking about that because it's Shohei Ohtani. It's the golden child of the MLB. But here on BWT, that's where we talk about stuff like that, right? But again, best duo in baseball, hands down, no questions asked. We go on to the next topic of the day. This guy started off extremely hot. Ildemaro Vargas, 27-game hit streak going back to last year. It was just snapped the other day. He went 0 for the game. But this man is hitting .382 with 6 home runs and 21 RBIs. Just sparking that lineup out in Arizona. Finding ways on, hitting the ball all over the park, right? He only has 6 home runs. They play in a big stadium, right? Pitcher-friendly ballpark. And he's finding gaps, doing what he's got to do. He's a hard out right now. Seeing the ball really well. I think he's going to – this 27-game hit streak was the second longest since Bobby Witt Jr. had a 31-game hit streak a couple years ago. And, of course, they're chasing the number 56, right? That's the ultimate hit streak number. Everyone will try to chase it, but it's probably never going to be done. But back to this guy, Vargas, man. Playing very good baseball right now. It's honestly remarkable how he started off the season, and I'm really interested in watching this story develop throughout the season, because we had last year it was Judge that started off cold and then he got hot. And his average was way up there for the season. And then we're talking about Ted Williams. And then the year before, it was Luis Arias challenging Ted Williams' batting average record. So can Vargas do it? Can Vargas bat 400 for the entire season? We'll see. I'll be tuned into that. Good storylines throughout the season so far, and that's one of them. If you're wondering who to watch and why we're watching, tune into a Diamondbacks game and watch Vargas go to work. Now we go on to the last topic of the day. John Sterling, man, Yankees play-by-play guy for my entire life. Grew up listening to this guy call all the games, from his signature home run calls, the it is high, it is far, it is gone. And then he, based on who hit the home run, he had some crazy little saying for these guys. Like Judge, it was a judging blast. We had Stantonian, and it's the way that he called the game. Not many people like listening to the game nowadays, but I do, and he was great. Him and Susan Waldman, his longtime partner, would always finish each other's sentences and just go on and talk about the funniest things at times, but always keep it baseball related. One thing that John always said was, you're talking to Yankee fans, and we're talking Yankee baseball, and it's Yankee Nation. Give them what they want, and don't do anything else. And he was great. He called every single Mariano Rivera pitch and every single at bat for Derek Jeter. in the Yankees uniform. He had a streak of 5,060 games consecutive without missing a single game. He was play-by-play from 1989 to 2024. So he was there for 96, 98, 99, 2000, 2009. 5 World Series championships. Just a great guy all around. You start hearing stories about he had open heart surgery. Shout out to Michael K for sharing this last night. He had open heart surgery just a couple weeks ago, and he was bedridden, and he forgot how to walk, right? So he's trying to relearn how to walk. And Michael K talked to him. He said, hey, take it easy, right? He's 87 years old, right? The doctor said that the amount of heart attacks that he had that day, he shouldn't have been alive. But they went in, they did open heart surgery, and he made it out. He was good, talking and all that. And then while he was rehabbing, he told Michael K that his daughter was getting married this summer, and his one goal was to walk his daughter down the aisle. And now he's not going to be able to do that, which is very depressing. But I'm sure somebody will step up and fill that role. And all the Yankee Nation lost a great one yesterday. Across all of baseball, just a well-known, great guy. There will never be another John Sterling, ever. I thank you for all the games you called and making every night as enjoyable as ever. No matter what was going on in the game, right? The Yankees can get some base running miscues, and that's what the Yankees do, Susan. They run the bases like they're drunk. It's just little things like that is what is the memories that I'm going to keep of John Sterling. Again, it's gonna be a big loss. Shout out to the Yankees for absolutely crushing the Orioles yesterday. John Sterling, the day after John Sterling died. But yeah, now the Yankees just got to go out there and win a World Series, right? 2024, his last year calling it. They made it to the World Series, lost. They got to win it. They got to win it. Like, Angels in the outfield, John Sterling will be there watching over the Bronx every single night. We just got to win the World Series for him and all the Yankee Nation. We need it. All right. But that is today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. And make sure you follow me on Instagram right here at @thatkid_Mercado. I'll be posting little clips throughout the week and stuff like that. Keep you updated throughout the baseball season. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys all have a great day. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.